Hi everyone, welcome to Scrap Mechanic. We're having problems with the mod pack, so we're going to try something different. We're going to be discussing that on the stream here in a little bit, once I unmute myself over there. So we decided we'd play this for today. Whether we'll play further episodes, I don't know. It's still in beta build, so there could be some instabilities. We'll find out. Alright, let me unmute myself on the Discord. Check. Hey, Karen, what's going on? It's on. Oh, you saw me muttering to myself. Don't worry about it.
Oh, there we go.
Hello, what's going on? Okay. Give it a second to load in. Just a tad slow on my turn some things down. I don't get why Steam changed this. I used to be able to just click on your name in my friends menu and invite you to game.
You still can. You right-click them. Sorry, I don't know if you heard that. You still can. You right-click them in the friends list and invite to game, or you can straight up join game.
Yeah, Scrap Mechanic, you can't just join the game, though.
I have to invite you to my game. Unfortunately, you can't see it on my stream. You can't see it on my stream. For some reason, the Steam overlay is not being displayed, which is fine, because that means that nobody can see any of my Steam pop-ups or anything. But like, if I click on Drace's name, it says Scrap Mechanic, invite to watch, invite to play. Oh, there it is! It wasn't there earlier. I'm serious. It was invite to watch and join game. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Well, we came here on your rickety car. The food we did try to plant is all the way back there somewhere. So we got a couple things to discuss today. The mod pack that we were trying to play, besides the fact that we were starting to get really frustrated with it, because we were, it's just really being really unstable and other such things. So we're going to discuss another mod pack, a couple different ideas, and then also on a more personal note, I'm thinking about leaving Twitch.
Okay.
Those who understand.
Just gonna go straight YouTube, or?
Well, that's what I'm considering. Either YouTube or Mixer. I got a couple reasons why I'm thinking of leaving Twitch. One is extremely hard to break into to get anybody to notice you here on Twitch, unless you're already established or you know somebody. It's ridiculous.
Notice me.
It's ridiculous. I think Kerm's like all the way back at the beginning.
More than likely.
Yeah, I'm sure. Secondly, I won't get into too many details about it. If you want to know, it's a Gundam and the quartering and such will talk about it. They're like trying to do this like council of Twitch streamers to try and help solve some of the problems on Twitch. And one of the people they brought in calls gamers white fascists. So, yeah, I'm not exactly happy about that. And it's only a matter of time. If I keep streaming, it's only a matter of time before some people start watching me, and I'll say the one wrong thing, and I'll get banned. So, screw it. Go somewhere else. But I'm also thinking because Mixer and YouTube have a smaller streaming audience, which also means less streamers, and might have a better chance of somebody actually watching us. Still growing. So, now I've got that out of the way. Yeah, we'll figure out which one I would prefer to go to at this point, but one of the main reasons is just Twitch is so crowded, it's almost impossible to get noticed as a new streamer these days. But anyway, so now we got to think up what mod pack do we want to play. And anybody who is watching the VODs of this, I will finish Death's Gambit before I leave. I should have like 2 or 3 episodes left of that. Depending how much more that Eldritch Judge kicks my butt. I didn't get around to streaming last night because I was working on another game with a time-sensitive thing, and I wanted to finish the event.
So, there's fall damage.
Yes, there is fall damage.
It looks like you regenerate health naturally, though. That's nice.
It's like I think it's kind of like Minecraft, where it takes from your food to heal you.
The robot doing unspeakable things to a cow murdered me. Walking through a burning bush does damage too. I know, surprise. This is
Yes, fire hurts.
ooh, fire burn.
Fire bad. feel like there should be so many more things we can break down for resources in this game. Now, like I was explaining, as I was explaining as I was starting the game up, it is still in beta. So, who knows what they plan on doing with the game at this point?
So one major difference I've discovered so far between this and Ark is I could actually kill the first thing I saw.
Nice.
I really wish they would optimize that game a little bit better. I mean, the freaking thing is 50 gigabytes, and then it runs like molasses at times. That's part of the reason I haven't tried to get on it, even though Draceme bought it for me like quite a long time ago. But it takes 50 gigabytes just to install the game. And on my old 10-year-old computer, it couldn't even play the game.
Yeah, it's not
Honestly,
a happy
mine
story.
barely does.
Still waiting for the DMV to reopen so I can get my license back too. They're semi-opened now, but they're only doing like by appointment only, and the only driving tests I think they're doing right now are for CDLs.
Lunaz, I think I'm close to you. When I run up to you, can you kill the thing trying to eat me?
You brought friends.
I brought friends.
Dead.
Thank you.
In that weird-looking battery-looking building there are beds. Go set your home point. We're kind of using this area. Like, we haven't like established a base or anything. We're just kind of going with it. Drace has played this a lot longer than I have.
Oh, I am starving to death. Where is the bed? Oh my god.
Where are you? Where are you?
Too late. I'm inside the red building with the red awning outside. Are you able to revive me?
I don't know.
Race.
I have not tested that yet.
Should have told me you needed food. I'd have thrown you a radish.
I didn't realize I was that hungry. Oh god, what did I do?
Yeah, you're gonna have to
Yeah.
come all the way back. You even went to the wrong building anyway. Said the building that looked like a bunch of batteries.
Your face looks like a bunch of batteries.
I'm sure it does. Nice big 9-volt right here.
Yeah. I'm gonna name my hammer, and you should name yours battery. I'm gonna run out of food before I get there.
You know, right next to the crash site, like, there's a small lake, and we had planted some food over there. I
Right.
don't know if it has grown. Because I don't know how this game deals with unloaded areas, you know what I'm saying?
No, I'm saying.
You know, I don't know if how much like Minecraft it is in that aspect.
Oh god, I found corn.
I don't think you
Can't
can
eat corn.
Yeah, you can't eat corn, which is so bull.
You feed it to cow.
How do we make more fertilizer?
I don't know.
Well, after you said we feed it to cows, I kind of got an idea of what we probably need.
Cows give milk. 3 corn equals 1 milk.
I had found a cow.
Well, I would assume, you know, fertilizer is usually made of poop.
Oh god. Mr. Robot, no, please. Please no. Oh god, another one? I'm bringing friends again. Train to zone.
Train to zone. I've had that happen before.
Oh my god, a third one. Yeah, I don't know how much EQ EverQuest 1 either of you ever played, but I was notorious for training through Block Harbor.
Yeah, Final Fantasy 11 used to have that too. Before they put in a depot mechanic.
Yeah. EverQuest
You used
1
to
never
be
did
able
that.
to, you used to be able to MPK people with that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, I killed many a player in that time. Is there a loot all button?
Is there a what
Sadly,
button?
no.
Oh, a loot all button. I bet you they're probably going to be adding that now that they got the adventure mode. Again, this is still a midway beta, so
My dude's only got one sock, or one shoe.
Yeah.
So does Renaz.
do what?
They're only wearing one shoe.
Well, we just survived a plane crash or spaceship crash. I think her clothing would be a little worse for wear. Losing a shoe is not the worst thing.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Does anybody have circuits and
I have 10 circuit boards. We were
I have
working on
one.
something, but I don't remember what else we needed besides the circuit boards.
Tangle. window.
component kits? Any of those?
No, I have
5.
10 blocks of scrap on circuit board.
I could use a circuit board.
Can you pick that back up? Or did I just ruin it? Okay, cool. Well, if y'all need me, I'm gonna be off trying to find a skeleton spawner and make us a source of bone meal. Okay.
Good luck with that.
So, Drace, you got any mod packs you were looking at that were interesting?
Off the top of my head, there's Big Site.
Dig site did sound interesting. Mine colonies looked interesting. Stone block. I was really considering stone block because it's basically Sky Factory, just the world is stone instead of a void.
But it's so grindy.
Sorry. Cobra isn't here, so I gotta throw his argument in there. Because I suggested stone block at work today.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, he said grindy.
God.
I am thirsty.
He's grindy.
I am hungry.
I gotta. How do I toss something?
Grab it from your inventory and just drop it outside your inventory.
There. There's a couple radishes. How are you doing on food, Drace? You need some?
I'm fine for right now.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We need to figure out how to make more,
You said you had scrap metal and
Okay, I've got 13 circuit boards and 5 component kits.
I could probably use them.
Also, remember you gave me a bunch of wood for something too. And we only had about an hour to play the last time we tried this, so I don't quite remember what we were doing.
Is there a better hammer? Can I kill stuff more efficiently? I can kill stuff.
Somebody's starving or dehydrating.
Don't worry, I got it under control. I had a carrot.
Component kits? Those are the more important items.
I thought I threw him out. Somehow I must have picked him up again.
I love that the running animation for Luna's is a T-pose. It's amazing.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
I wonder if there's a way to switch your view camera.
I need one more component kit and 10 more scrap.
Okay, I do not have another component kit. Not on me, anyway.
I shall murder things if I can.
Can we get... Where do we get component kits from?
Exploring, or it's a chance drop from one of the haybots, which are the pitchfork.
Well, Is there any good spawn points around us? Or is it just going back the
Follow
way
the
we
road.
came? Follow the road, okay.
And since we don't have a good vehicle, we don't waste gas.
Yeah, that was quite a drive
Okay.
over here.
With water.
So, do you level up?
Not that I know
No.
of.
Are there skill trees?
No.
You just make bigger, better things?
Yes.
Pretty much.
Look at that.
And you raid factory.
I'm gonna raid pantries.
Same difference.
Well, I'm definitely looking forward to more updates to Satisfactory.
It is a food factory, so same.
Sweet.
I'm looking forward to more updates to Satisfactory. Love to play that one. Right now, it's only like its third major update since it went beta. So, it's still missing a lot of features. Oh.
And destroy green glowing boxes. They drop loot.
Yeah, I found one, but I got glow sticks and more tomato seeds. You know, seeds are cool and everything, but we need fertilizer to make them grow, which is not entirely accurate to real life. You know, you can just plant something in soil and there's a good chance it'll grow anyway. Fertilizer just helps.
Yeah, all the fertilizer does is actually speed it up significantly.
Oh, so we could just plant what I have and we'll eventually get food?
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you plant more than 9 crops, it will cause a wave to come up.
A wave?
A farm bot raid
Oh, God. Okay.
at midnight.
I found some pigment flour.
It's that way you can color your creation. You make it into paint.
Ooh.
Farm bot raid. Good God.
Oh, I've been seen. Haha, I killed it.
You know, like I said, it's a pity that the Manufactorio mod wasn't working right, because it was kind of fun. You know, we were starting to really get it figured out. That's alright. Crastorio mod will probably be in a really stable version here soon, and we'll just play real Factorio eventually. Excuse me.
Okay, this time. But only because I want to. Not be-
What's up, cow? Bunny thing.
Component kit.
Didn't you say we only need one more?
Just
What?
to start.
Okay.
Chemicals?
Stop.
I came across a dilapidated building and I am tempting fate.
Good luck.
So far I've killed 4 robots and opened a loot chest.
How do you feed the cows?
I have corn.
So do I. Clicking on them is doing nothing.
You have to put it on the ground and delete it. So like if you place it.
Int ammo? Finding all kinds of goodies.
Okay. Yeah, how the cow thing works. It's a little far away from camp, but at least we have an
Yeah,
emergency
they're
source.
called wall.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a lag spike. I mean, I am hosting for 3 people, so, and streaming.
Yeah, we can probably use my laptop to run servers and play on my desk.
Well, sadly for Scrap Mechanic, it's peer-to-peer, so...
Yeah, there's no... It's probably something that they're going to be working on. But like I said, still in beta, so there's still plenty of things to be done. I mean, so far I'm having some fun with it, but... And it looks like a pretty solid game. I haven't run into any bugs yet. Okay,
So
I haven't like fallen through the world for no reason or something like that.
I found a good amount of loot, but I'm getting hungry, so I'm gonna come home. I don't know what anything is, so I'm just gonna give it to Drace and be like, "Look, I found thing. You
Yes.
happy?"
Pretty much, pretty much.
Is there an auto run?
I don't think so.
Ugg found thing. Ugg make Drace happy. Thing make Drace happy. Drace Ugg friend.
I managed to find another component kit on my way back too.
I've got 3 of them.
Yeah, as many as you can find would be great.
I'm an overachiever. I also have 40 scrap metal blocks, 5 circuit boards, 6 chemicals, 8 gasoline, a bearing, paint ammo, and 2 batteries. Again, overachiever.
Okay, that's good to know.
Ooh, what's that?
Okay, I got some beeswax. Thankfully, they
I
don't
think
attack you if you break their nest. That's good bees. I will take it.
Well, what do you think this is, Minecraft?
You know, actually, I haven't
It's
played.
not?
I haven't played with the new update since they added the bees. I mean, I've
I
watched
also
like
found, oh god,
it's right here. I got it. Oh. You know, like I've watched little Zoomovoid talking about the bees and the honey blocks and stuff, which I still don't actually know what they do. Are they the same as slime blocks?
more or less. There's slime blocks, but they don't interact with the block.
Huh.
Clam glue? Oh, clue clam. Glue clam. That's close.
Yes, if you go swimming, you can get glue clams and what? Then we can turn oil.
Turn oil into what?
Gas.
I have gas.
We need lots of gas.
I have 8. I don't think that's lots,
No.
but it's the start. Here. Bug drop thing. I'll keep my coin. You left the batteries? Or did you place the batteries?
I placed it.
Oh, okay. Alright, I'm gonna go look for more things to myrtleate. after I bow down before you and beg food.
I don't have.
Oh God.
Come over to the beach where we have it planted. I just picked a bunch. I'll be right up there. I'll be up there in just a second.
Yeah.
I was
don't know how to tell if it's
some
ready or not.
clams.
How do I know if it's ready or not?
I just picked them, so just let me come. I'm gonna come up and give you.
Fine. I will.
Yeah, it sucks. All these great games I want to play, and they're all in freaking early access right now. We got Starship Evo about to come out, but that's going to be in beta. We got this; it's in beta. Satisfactory's in beta.
Oh.
I can use it.
Yeet. I need about 6 or 7 more of those.
I don't even go on full food myself. I just ate a little at a time for what I need.
I only have a
Here.
quarter food.
Dude, I'm just above the starving line, like, constantly.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go get my death bag, and then I'll be right.
Okay. Do you need protection?
Back up the road where we were coming from. There's a large, like, wheat field up there, and there's a ton of those cows. I know they're
Ooh.
walks or whatever. We're just gonna call them cows. And just place.
Well, it's cow backward.
I just realized that. Yeah, it is, isn't it? The corn that we can just find everywhere, which is a bunch at that farm. You just put that down in front of them, and then every 3 you feed them, they'll give you milk, which counts as food and hydration.
Oh.
So. But yeah, like I was saying, we got factory coming up. We've got our Satisfactory, and there's a big overhaul mod that me and Drace are waiting on for Factorio. So we'll play those eventually. So we just got to figure out what we want to play on Minecraft in the meantime. So, any ideas? Carl?
I'm all for trying out the dig thing that
Dig
Grace
site.
was. Yeah, dig site.
Alright, I'll take a look at it, see what I think.
Okay, I just wailed on this clam for like 6, 8 hits and it won't open, so
Yeah, it should just be one hit, so if it doesn't open immediately, just
Yeah, it's either a bug or it's not actually there, like it's a background object.
right. Fair enough. Is it dangerous to go out alone at night?
no.
Dangerous to go alone. Take this. If you get
The
that
only way
reference,
it's dangerous.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. I've watched Starbomb.
Yeah. Starbomb is the stuff.
I don't always agree with what they have to say, but I think they're pretty cool guys.
Yeah.
I'd like to hang out with them sometime.
Yeah, Danny is...
Oh, Danny's pretty
really
freaking awesome.
And I was super surprised to find out he's older than me.
Yeah. He's older than me by a few years. I'm 37. He's like 39. No, like they were talking about, there was this thing going on with the Hugo Awards. You know what the Hugo Awards are?
No, but
It's
second time I've heard of it today.
it's an award ceremony for sci-fi writers.
Oh, okay.
And apparently, yes, here comes the SJW stuff. Apparently, one of the word just slipped out of my head. A group of people that decide things.
Judges?
That works. It wasn't the word I was looking for, but close enough. One of them ended up on that council and was extremely woke, and persuaded the other judges to award progressive works instead of good writing, and it caused a really big problem.
Oh.
Progressive works don't mean nothing. You should be getting an award because it's good writing, not because it's progressive. Progressive doesn't mean anything. Usually half the time your characters are bland anyway.
Is it good that I refined the parts of the robot that fall off?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's how you're getting the steel bricks.
Yeah, the
Yes.
scrap metal.
I just wasn't sure if that was something we necessarily needed.
It is cow backwards.
Yes, we need scrap metal.
I found 2 robots. I don't know if I can take them both. Yes, come here, buddy. You weren't supposed to bring your friend.
There. I got a couple things of milk. I always wanted to make an RPG series, and my big villain was Lucifer spelled backwards. Reficool. I love doing that.
Yeah.
Just making things... Just spelling something backwards just completely changes what it sounds like, so... Yeah, I dabbled around with like RPG Maker and stuff for a while. I never really got anywhere with it.
Ooh, another component. Dangerous to go alone. Take this. I don't know why I have that stuck in my head now.
My favorite one of theirs was the Minecraft song. Hey, Mr. Creeper. What? There's no need to be so angry. Fuck you!
My favorite is probably... Goodness. I'd have to look at their list. It's been a hot minute since I've listened to their stuff. I really liked Smash. A good one. Luigi's Ballad.
I don't remember which one that
And it
is.
says, Peach, won't you listen to my speech? I don't have any stars of invincibility. You're the brightest star in the sky tonight for me. I am your Luigi.
No, but the end of my story with the whole Hugo Awards thing is Dan and Aaron
Yes.
were talking about it. And Aaron was saying that they should be winning because they're progressive stories. And it's like, no, they should be winning because they're good writing. That's the point. I mean, one's sexual preference doesn't mean that that's their identity. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because my ex-wife had a gay friend. I got along with him just fine. Because his liking men was not who he was. It was just his preference.
I mean, I like Dre's. Does that count?
I don't think you like him that way. And plus, you're married.
I mean, have you ever heard of a beard?
Oh my god. Oh. So I came up with kind of a silly idea for my YouTube channel, if I ever get around to doing it. So I gotta get a little money together for the props. I kind of like to do like a game reviews and video essays kind of thing for video games.
Yeah.
And I want to dress up like a medieval king. And I want to call it, when I do a game review, the King's Inspection.
Okay.
I just think it would be fun. Just fun and over the top. That's what I'm going for. Okay. What is Drace building?
Totebot notes.
Are you setting up a store?
Just a shell.
Like, seriously, dude, it looks like you should... Hi, how can I help you today? We got plenty of good wares.
Drace has wares if you have corn.
So what did you build, Drace? Did you build the craft bot? Is that what you were building?
Yeah, that's the thing just outside the door.
Help you craft anything. Okay.
Are there things in the wild you can find to eat?
Yes.
Like what?
Food.
I know, he's so helpful, right?
Incredibly.
Like bananas, oranges, fruit, tomatoes.
Do I need to take down trees for some of that?
No, you can find it in loot boxes and such.
Oh.
Oh,
So what
I
I'm
was...
hearing you say is
yeah, so there's nothing that just grows wildly?
If it does, it'll look like a farm plot.
I see.
Yeah, you look like you're setting yourself up a little store over here, dude. What you building? Do you need anything?
I don't know, I can't seem to click on you.
Seems to be working for me. What do you need me to build? Tell me something to build. Even if it's just a single component, let's see if it's working.
In blocks, try to
Make what?
metal blocks.
Metal blocks.
Should just be the tier 1, so it requires scrap metal.
Yeah. How many do you need?
Yeah, I can't queue them.
That's weird. I mean, I couldn't have claimed it or something, could have I? Because I did look in the thing, but I didn't actually do anything to it.
If you can do that 5 more times. I mean, you can only do it 2 at a time.
Yeah, we have to upgrade it to make it where you get more.
Oh, there we go. I got it to work on mine. I just don't have any scrap metal.
Okay, so then you need, I think you 5 total, and I've done. How many are you in need of?
All together, I need 60, but I have 10 on me.
Okay. Let's see what I'm at. That's 40, so we need 1 more. Did you pick that one up?
Yeah, I picked it up.
Okay. And there's the other.
Will there be a need for wood?
Yes.
Okay.
Refinery. Okay. think it'd be really cool to let us start, like, in the future as the updates come out. They let us start, like, repairing the buildings and everything.
Yeah, that could be cool.
As of right now, there isn't much to do at this stage of the game. It's collect some materials to build cars, I guess?
Cars, vehicles, gathering. Raid the factory.
Murderate more defenseless robots.
Only one of those is right, and that's robot.
How do you know they're not poor?
You haven't seen the factory.
Fair enough.
Get out of the way.
To be fair, neither.
There's more food on the way. So what's the refinery for?
You know how we refine things with E? If we bring it there, it'll actually...
Alright. Sounds good to me.
The Regretroid. That's probably one of my favorite songs of theirs.
Is that the one where all the bosses are like trying to be all intimidating everything till they realize that Samus is a woman?
Yes.
Yeah. I haven't actually listened to that, but my brother loves it, so I've kind of vicariously have heard it.
Say again. I lagged out for a minute and I missed part of your conversation.
I said my brother likes that one, so I've kind of heard it through him.
Pisses me off most in this world is how enemies play nice when they find out I'm a girl. So do me a favor and take your cakes and your pies, shove them so far up your ass that they wind up behind your eye. Or does it end up behind your eye? Whatever. Hello, loot box.
Like I said, Minecraft Creeper is one of my favorites.
Soil bag. Yay.
We got plenty of that. We can't put any more down or we'll get raided by farm bots.
I saw a bag of something and I was like, is that chips? I'm hungry.
Said grab corn when you find it, and then if you got we got cows nearby, so you can get a bunch of milk from.
Currently drinking all the milk I had and looking for another cow. Now I'm out of milk. Maybe if I speak their native language, they will come to me. Which is moo backward. Obviously. I'm glad you found that funny.
I find lame jokes funny. What can I say?
Well, buddy, guess what?
When most people go, "Ah," I'm laughing.
Oh God. Well, that didn't work out very well.
I was about to say, I think I just had a huge lag spike or something.
Well, I killed a monster and got kicked out of the game.
No.
Yeah, it said that you guys had... that all three of us had left and joined the game simultaneously. So I figured that's probably what it was. Do I need to re-invite you guys back in?
I think I'm still here.
I think I need a new invite.
Alright, hang on.
Yeah, you're moving for me, so I'm still here.
No, actually, I might not need an invite. I don't know. Yeah, send me one.
There you go.
Okay. So, when Cobra said they'd be a little late, did they mean they might play tomorrow?
I have no idea.
He's playing Call of Duty Black Ops.
Let him play his trash game.
Right?
I have not liked Call of Duty in a long, long time. Probably since
Duty.
they stopped doing good World War II games. I mean, that's kind of what made them famous, and then they just stopped doing it.
Well,
Oh, it's all modern warfare.
what got me into it was Nazi zombies. So
I enjoyed watching my brother and Trace play that. I was always cheering for the teddy bear because they didn't want it.
yeah, screw that too. Moving the loot crate. Come here, Mr. Robot. You want to let me sneak up on you? Yes. Shh.
Then they act like because the sales of Call of Duty World War II was bad, that nobody wants a World War II game. It's like, nobody wanted the game that you made. How about that? We didn't want the microtransactions and the loot boxes. Oh, and the fact that it's basically a game that you already made and you just reskinned it to make it look prettier.
Right. That'd be like people trying to say that obviously the people don't want Star Wars games because look at how badly Battlefront 2 hit.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
It's not.
because we want a better Battlefront 1, not the thing they...
Yeah,
Right.
the thing that they tried to pass off as Battlefront.
I'm storming a tower. I don't know if I should. Second thoughts.
I keep saying this because Square Enix doesn't freaking get it with Final Fantasy anymore. Nobody stopped liking Final Fantasy. We stopped liking what they were doing to it.
Right.
If you look at the history of Final Fantasy as it stands right now, the last super popular Final Fantasy was 10, a turn-based Final Fantasy.
Yes. 12 was garbage.
12 was okay. I actually really liked 12, but that's because I think the story is really good.
The story was really good. I exploited the Gambit system to... I ended up figuring out a way that I could never die. I ended up leveling up real high, and everything leveled with me. So it's like, well, this is an RPG. If there's no
I don't think
then...
it does that in the International Zodiac version, the new one, the re-release.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the enemies level up with you. I remember somebody saying that during a speedrun I was watching. 13 is garbage. Now, I think it's garbage because the story wasn't very interesting. The characters were dry, not interesting at all. Lightning, her entire motivation is angry.
Right.
But I actually kind of thought the combat system was kind of neat. I know there's a lot of people who are like, oh, it's so uninvolved. Kind of. The idea is to set up the different styles and switch between the styles on the go so that they do things you want them to do. You're still interacting with them.
Right. My problem with 13 was that... Oh, I'm dead.
And it was extremely linear. Like, everything was a goddamn hallway.
Yeah. So I was refining the arm of a robot about 4th floor up on this tower.
And another one attacked you, knocked you off?
Yep, he shoved me right over the rail.
And then there's Final Fantasy 15, which is a subtle disaster. And it's a subtle disaster because of what I call unrestrained creativity. I'm all for creative freedom, especially in the video game industry. But some creators have to have a leash. Because if you don't give them a leash, they go nuts, and the game never gets finished.
Right.
The guy who made 15 is a prime example of that. For 10 years, that game was in development. And for 7 of them, that guy was in as lead developer. And I don't remember his name, or I'd say it. Unfortunately, I do not know most of the lead producers at Square Enix. Except for Yoshida of 14, who I actually kind of hate. 15 was supposed to be that game, Final Fantasy 13 Versus.
Right.
And if you go back and watch the old trailers, he looks just like Noctis. The development cycle was so ridiculous that at one point he walked into the president's office and demanded
scrap metal.
You need more scrap metal?
Yeah, I have 80 on my corpse.
I've got 95 right there. He walks into the president's office and demands to turn Final Fantasy 15 into a musical because he was inspired by Les Miserables.
Right.
And it's like, dude, you've already been developing the game for 5 years. Get yourself a goddamn notepad and write down your inspirations for future projects.
I will say, as much as I'd love to dog on Square Enix as it's become, I am fairly happy about the fact that they took the time that they did to try and make Final Fantasy VII as good as they could for the remake. And when they released it, they said, some people like our new battle system. Some people hate it. Some people want to play Final Fantasy VII the way Final Fantasy VII was meant to be played. So we're going to give you the option to either do turn-based or active. And I think that was a really good direction to go.
Well, they must
Says
not
the
have
guy
they must not have the turn-based part of the game in there yet. But the thing that kind of turned me off on the most of it, I kind of got some of it spoiled for me. They've completely changed the storyline.
Really?
They've completely fucked it up.
How can they call it a remake then?
It's a rewrite.
Ugh.
Yeah.
It's more of a reboot than a
I wouldn't
remake.
even say a reboot. Like, usually with a reboot, it's usually because it's a long series. Final Fantasy VII is Final Fantasy VII. That's all there is. I mean, sure, there's Dirge of Cerberus and Crisis Core and Advent Children. You throw those out the window because they don't actually mesh up with the original game.
What was the one that was Vincent alone? Wasn't it Crimson something?
That's Dirge.
Or is
That's Dirge of Cerberus.
Dirge of Cerberus?
Yeah.
I never played that one, but it looked interesting.
But like, I'll just give you a minor spoiler because you learn about this pretty early, I think. You start seeing like these spectral forms, and apparently there's some kind of specters that have to do with time, and it's supposed to be altering the history so that the timeline follows the real timeline.
Boy.
Yeah, it is total Kingdom Hearts bullshit. Now, when the entire game is released, because I don't fucking like this episodic bullshit. If I'm gonna buy a game, I want the whole damn game. Thank you. You gotta put those on the... Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. When the game entirely comes out, I plan on playing it as if it was Final Fantasy 16, not 7R. I think that's probably the best way to play it. Is approach it as if it's a completely new game.
I might need backup to finish starting this tower or to give up. One or the other.
Well, Drace is currently building a car, I think.
Alright, I'll just go gather my death bag and come back. I left some loot. I broke a chest and can't loot it because there's 2 robots sitting on it.
Alright, Cam has given us a vote of he abstains. He's not voting, so he says he'll play whatever we pick, so...
So message him and ask him what he wanted to play less. That was his last choice.
It don't matter. He said he'll play whatever we choose.
Right.
He gets no choice now.
Alright, I'll take a look at Mine Colonies, dig site, and I don't know, maybe stone block. I don't know. I'll put all 3 of the ones I decide on on the Discord, and then we just kind of vote on what we want. Oh my God, it's not shaking anymore, Drace.
I know, right?
All right, where's Cam at? So we can go Kerm hat, so we can go rescue his ass. Oh, we need another passenger seat though.
I ran around the lake, find what I'm looting. I'm swimming across the lake to go and retrieve my supplies.
Do you have food on you?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes.
I have 30 corn on my corpse that I can turn into milk.
There's no way to just divide a stack of things.
Not that I know of.
So I have to sit there and toss them out one at a time. Or have nothing left for myself.
You're keeping some for yourself? How greedy.
I know, right? So selfish to want to be able to eat myself. I'm such a bad person.
I've kind of decided on war of attrition. Eventually I'll have hit the robot enough times it dies along with me.
There's some pretty exciting games coming up for those of us that like voxel games. Imperience slowly continuing its march towards full release. We've got Starship Evo. We've got Hightail. And none of them look like just some kind of Minecraft clone that we're going to get bored with in a heartbeat.
I survived fall. Oh great, I'm hungry.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. I couldn't figure out how to make it do that.
Yeah, left click.
Oh.
I get confused too.
I'm sure it's one of the many things that start to refine on this game. Like I said, I give it to them. It's still in beta.
So this is where Kerm's at.
I died.
Yes, you saw it. damage. We're encountering an invincible enemy bug or something.
Oh no, I killed one of them. I just got shoved off the edge again, and it did some damage, and then I finished it off. See?
They're a bunch of assholes.
They kill you too?
No, but he did shove me off. I almost died.
Yeah, there's 3 of them right here. Should I respawn and start swimming, or should I wait? Or...
I don't know if we can revive you or not yet. That might not be a feature in the game. I was trying to look at you and see if I could or not, and then I got shoved off by the assholes. Oh, he got me too.
I got him.
Sweet.
So is there no way to interact with me?
I do not think I can revive.
Okay.
Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. What do? You swim, swim, swim. I was trying to help you swim faster.
I don't think we can actually hurt each other though.
I don't think so.
No,
Yeah.
you can't.
It makes the sound effect like you took damage.
Hard to resist the urge to run. Can Drace pick up our loot?
I don't know if I have the space, and I didn't put a chest on the...
It's fine. We'll be there in a second.
Yeah. Don't worry. I mean, you let us down.
I shouldn't
but-
respawn, so everything should be fine.
So I went back on the unemployment website and tried to figure out what they're waiting for them to send me my unemployment. And more or less got told, everything's good, your payment should be on the way. And I'm like, it's been a month. And then some. Oh, placing the armatures on the thing instead of
Yeah.
finding them. Yeah, I guess I could do that. I refined the ones I found on the ground.
Well, that's why you set up the refinery. Do we get more out of it if we use the refinery, or is it just meant to be simpler?
Automation. That's all it is.
Okay.
So, do either of you have any upgraded gear?
Not me.
What was that about upgraded gear?
Do you have any?
No. I have a full inventory of it.
Well, do you want to drop half of it and I'll take it?
We've still got a little bit of space, but it looks like, I think we just cleared the place out anyway.
Yeah.
I miss. Oh, how did I
Nope.
survive that?
I mean, I was just aiming for the arm that I threw off the...
I was trying to hit the same balcony and I missed.
Oh!
Well, we ready to take this back home?
Yeah, I guess so.
I
Well,
think
there's
that's
another
it.
building and I can see a loot thing on the top of it. And I'm
Up to
hungry.
which direction, but we don't have a compass. And we need to make a third seat.
It's just this building right here on at the top of this hill.
Oh, this one.
Also, I could really use a couch and food right about now.
Alright, hang on. I think I'll plant something besides tomatoes. They're really good for liquid, but they're not very good for food.
Radishes are good for both.
I'll have to see if I have any seeds. The question is how do you get up there?
Try using
Using my what?
your lift,
Right there.
mechanic lift.
What, you expect me to be smart? Do something logical?
That's as high as it goes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Peaches got it. I fell.
I haven't been paying attention, but do we get additional seeds as we harvest plants?
Yes.
Okay.
2 seeds when you harvest.
Is there any way to turn a piece of food into seeds if we wanted to? You know?
What was that?
Is there a way to turn a piece of food into seeds?
Sadly, no.
I'm sure that'll be added to the game eventually.
There's a trader where you can trade different food for different seeds.
Okay.
And I got the loot box, by the way.
Yeah, I watched. Yeah, that made me very sad. Oh god. I heard robots. Okay. Still hear robots.
Well, I'm starting to head back to base.
Yeah, I'm starting to starve to death.
Should have said something. I got a few more tomatoes. We have already drove off.
I'm just walking and kind of hoping I find a cow before I die.
Go ahead and walk toward our name.
Yeah. Robot killed me.
Okay then.
Well, guess that takes care of that then.
It's the beginning of Saturday night on Manufactorio all over again.
Oh, that was wild. All those monsters that were just spawning all of a sudden. Sheesh.
This is the most stable trike I've ever built.
Do I have to replant if I harvest your tomatoes?
Would be preferred.
If they're ready to be harvested, go ahead. I'm gonna plant something else, so don't replant right
Nope.
away.
Too late. I already planted 3. I'll leave the rest of it for you.
All right, that's fine. I only plant 6 red beets because that's all I got anyway. So.
Go ahead and sit back down if you're no longer starving or dehydrating.
That's funny. It just kicks you out of the seat if you start starving.
Yeah,
I
if you start
did not
taking
push it.
damage, you'll jump out. There's an arm.
Where at? Oh!
No, Cam is playing Rocket League.
Yep.
Gotta get his fix.
I've never played Rocket League.
It's fun.
It's alright.
It's just, it's not my kind of game. And like, I think I've said this before, but it's fun for me to play with my friends for a little bit, but like, I could never truly get into it. I'm a person who likes games of real progress. It's one of the reasons I can't stand games like Fortnite. Because, what do you get?
I think there's another arm over there.
Yeah, I think there is. Well, I mean, for all the work you do, and matches could be up to like 30 minutes long. What do you get out of it? Some stupid skins that means nothing? Arbitrary rank ups that don't make your character any better?
Yeah, it's all visual stuff.
Oh, so, Drace,
Yeah.
you seem like the kind of person who will understand this, find as much joy in it as I did.
Mm.
A friend of mine was complaining to me the other day about how this whole isolation thing is so hard, like ruining their lifestyle and so on and so forth. They were like, but you can't wait either to go out and do something. And I was like what? And they were like, well, what do you mean? I was like, the whole isolation thing hasn't changed my life at all.
Yeah.
I go to work,
Same.
I come home from work, I play video games and watch YouTube. And they're like, well, yeah, but you have a wife. And I was like, yeah, doesn't change what my plans would be. If I didn't have a wife, I still wouldn't be going to the bar, still wouldn't be going to the clubs.
Still wouldn't be going to the movies, especially because there's nothing really worth going watching.
Right. I mean, I go to the movies like once every 5 years.
Dude, I can't remember the last movie I actually went to. That wasn't something from like Pixar.
Yeah, the last movie I went to was Zootopia.
You want to come grab the honeycomb, little eyes?
Oh, wait.
Yeah,
The wife says, oh, I went and saw Mamma Mia too.
Pikachu!
Oh, I went and saw Detective Pikachu.
I was not interested in that.
They had Ryan Reynolds in it. How were you not interested? I mean, okay, yeah, they're Pokemon too, but Ryan Reynolds.
I'm not much of a person that will see a movie just because there's an actor in it I like.
What other reason is there?
The movie is interesting, and Detective Pikachu didn't look interesting.
Fair enough. Alright, Mr. Murd. Come here. Yes. Revenge is mine, and it is sweet.
Now, there are times I feel like Michael from GTA 5, pining for the good old days of Hollywood. You know, for me it was the 80s and 90s movies, you know, Demolition Man, Fight Club, V for Vendetta, the Born Identity trilogy.
Right.
You know, those were
The
movies.
Resident Evils.
What's that?
The Resident Evil movies.
I wasn't that into those ones.
The first two.
Yeah, I heard the first two aren't that bad.
The first couple, those one movies, X-Men, before they decided to milk the cash cow dry.
Well, they were already kind of crappy movies in the first place. If you shut your brain off, they're okay movies. If you're an X-Men fan like me, they're kind of hard to watch. Because, like, Rogue is one of my favorite characters. And the way they wrote her in that movie, that's like...
Yeah.
That's, like, not even close to her origin story. Now, Terry Fader as Logan, he was awesome. And before he went off the deep end, Patrick Stewart as Professor Xavier was pretty good too. Cannot believe he did that to fucking Star Trek.
Right? Found another really big building. I'm tempted.
How do I pick up something?
Hold right click.
Oh, god damn it. Well, so much for that.
What was that?
Fertilizer.
No.
That's stupid. I should just knock it away.
Oh, you kapoofed it?
Yep. Hit the wrong mouse button. Oh well. I was gonna make red beets grow a little faster, but nothing I can do about it now.
I'm tempted to be a sarcastic pain in the rump and do to you what I do to my wife.
I deserve it.
Okay, I need you to hold your hands up in front of you. To put your pointer finger up and your thumb out. The one that makes an L is your left.
Let me guess. Put it to my forehead. There. See, on camera. On camera.
Well, I wasn't gonna have you go that far, but I mean, I tease my wife all the time because I'm like, "All right, take a left," and she takes the right, and I'm like, and she's like, "Sorry, it was a mistake. I was confused because of the stress," and I'm like, right." She's apparently flipping me off from across the room.
Let's see, construction kits. You want the batteries in here?
Whatever doesn't place in number.
Okay, I'll just stick some of this stuff in here, and you know what places, what doesn't. So I'm not even sure what that is. Just stick everything in there.
Yeah, I found another structure identical to the one that kept killing me, and I have decided to try and loot it alone.
Good luck.
I might need it. Actually doing decent, but I haven't actually gone in yet. Can't really say. Figuring out the ground level. But I have a plan this time. And believe it or not, my plan isn't run up the stairs and hope I live.
That's totally your plan, isn't it?
That was my plan on the last one. After using the scientific method, I have been able to determine that that plan does not work.
Do you have any scrap metal in those? Or
I
did you
don't
give me
think.
everything you had?
I think we need to start doing our arms. I think I gave you everything I
Alright,
had.
go ahead and pick them up and just throw them into the refinery.
I found a carrot. Nom 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 nom. Delicioso.
It's in operation. I'm afraid not. First of all, we're almost done with recording for the day. And two, we are learning how to play the game too. God damn it. not very eloquent yet. Gotta pick it up with one mouse button, put it back down with the other one, and it like disappears from your hand, but it takes a second between when it disappears from your hand to when it enters the machine, so I'm swinging my hammer. Hi, cat. Would you hold on? We're almost done. 10 minutes. 8, actually. What is it, some kind of autoloader?
It's a resource collector.
Ah.
So we can actually put that on like a vehicle, and if we drive over the resources, it'll.
That's handy.
Yeah.
And then we'll auto load it into the refinery.
Double handy. We need to put a third chair on this.
I mean, I'll admit I need my
Yeah,
exercise.
stop. Go on.
Get him. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Quit lagging. Let me... So, my plan for looting this tower was run up to the top, wave at one of the robots, tell it its mother was a dishwasher, and then run back down. And hope it follows so I can kill it.
I don't know, but something tells me that was a little too heavy for that car.
Where are you going? Okay, that's cool. Oh, there is a way to revive fallen friends. Cookbot cooks delicious food that will fill up your health bar or even revive fallen friends. We just didn't have an item to get each other up.
Well, the more you know.
So we'll have to aim at that one next time. So we still have to decide what mod pack we want to use and get it running. So there is a chance we won't be playing Minecraft next week. We'll have to see how fast we can get it up. Hopefully, whatever mod pack we pick will run better than the manufactorial one. Like I said, it's a pity because I like the idea behind the manufactorial one, but yeah, even I was starting to get a little frustrated with that one.
So
What was that?
I just picked up 3 fertilizer.
Bring back the bags.
I said my tactic seems to be working so far. I've disabled 5 robots so far.
Well, we could always use Captain Sparkle's way of saying it. We demonetized them.
Demonetized them.
He has disassembled.
Disassembled. I like
Disassembled.
moitilated.
Yeah, there we go.
I moitilated them. I pushed their
All
permanent
right.
lock switch.
Thank
I
you
was
for
thinking short circuit.
thank you for joining us here on Scrap Mechanic. We might come back with this again. We'll definitely be playing this in the future, especially as more updates come out for it. But I'm gonna go ahead and shut down the stream for the night. I've been going for 2 hours. I'm tired and I'm hungry. So yeah, thank you for joining us. I will be back tomorrow night with Death Gambit. Hopefully we can get that one finished up soon. As I was saying earlier, I might be moving away from Twitch though. So I haven't decided what I'm going to move to. So thank you for joining us, and we'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.